the coach hapo Odemba anafanya poa hapo. We have a very very good squad hapo ya madem that is doing pretty much well. So shout out to them for getting the win because they were able to book their place in the 2026 after a 1-0 win over Gambia yenye ilifanyika in the return leg qualification which was played at the Stade Lat Dio TS in Senegal. So your result it was able to seal a 4-1 aggregate victory which sends Kenya to the continental stage. And the funny thing is that it's happening for the very, very first time in 9 years. For the first time in 9 years, the Harambee Starlets are qualifying for the WAFCON that is set to happen in 2026, and the stage for the WAFCON is Morocco. So shout out to the Starlets for qualifying. It's a good thing, and I think sometimes the women's sports imekuwa much underestimated, not just in Africa but also outside Africa, and yani it's not being watched that much. Yani ijapatiwa a lot of airtime. I don't know whether it's the marketing or it's just us in general tumeamua kuunderestimate women's sports. But if I compare the Harambee Starlets and the Harambee Stars, if we are to speak objectively, utapata the Harambee Starlets are doing better than the Harambee Stars. Despite us seeing the president kuweka the handouts hapo in the Chan tournament, the millions hapo, we can also say the Harambee Starlets pia wanafanya poa to represent. So for them to qualify for the WAFCON for the first time in 9 years, uh, it's a plus for us, and very happy kusikia kitu kama hiyo, and I'd hope and want for them to go on and to continue doing well hapo in the WAFCON, because if they do well watakuwa wanatu represent venye inafaa, and we shall be here to support them. Hapa ni Dimba Africa, hapa we discuss sports yenye inafanyika all across area because football is the game yenye inatu unite. So for me, very happy. We'll be there to support them each and every game hapa. We will be here to analyze the WAFCON and the AFCON 2026 that is set to happen. So for the girls, happy for them kuona wame qualify hapo. It has been a journey of patience and purpose. They have done well in the group. Mwanalima Adam, shout out to Mwanalima Adam, who is I think is a brilliant player. Mwanalima Adam to me is a baller, somebody mwenye anafaa kuwa anacheza something like the EPL or even the French league, teams like Lyonnais ya madem ni kali, or even Chelsea or even Barcelona. Mwanalima Adam to me, Mwanalima ni one of the standout performers mwenye anatu represent vizuri. So shout out to her and shout out to the team for beating Gambia. Kwa hiyo it's a good aggregate, hiyo 4-1 it's a good aggregate, and shout out to the coach Beldino Demba, also one person mwenye nime rank sana, and for her kuweza kutufanya tuende AFCON, it's a good thing. It's a good step for our women in terms of how they are growing, they're elevating. Beldino Demba, if you're watching this from here hapa, Alex Ogega from Afriq, shout out to you. Shout out to you for sending the girls to the WAFCON 2026 huko Morocco. I believe watapata experience. I believe they will do well in the group stage, and one of the ways which we can wage how our women's sports in a grow is by us facing the tougher opponents. Let us go and face the African giants, so that hata kama ni kupigwa, let us face them, let us lose, but let us go there tujue we are putting in efforts trying to elevate. Let us not just play sorry to say this, the weaker sides, and we get happy. Let us also face the big sides, and those are some of the moments that we live for. Even though those are some of the memories that we cherish, even when you retire. those are the things we treasure. So I'm expecting the our Harambee Starlets to do well in the competitions. Shout out to Beldino Demba hapo. Kochare, I thank you so much. Thank you for kutuweka kwa hiyo position. And also shout out to Mwanalima. Mwanalima ni mtu nimerank sana kwa when it comes to football hapo ya madem. And hopefully all will be well. And my expectation for the women in the upcoming game is that they shall be able to at least get past the group stage and the round of 16 from the quarterfinals to onwards. If we get knocked out, hiyo sitasikia vibaya, but at least even if it's for the start, for us to make a statement in the WAFCON, let us go and get past the group stage, a round of 16, so that from the quarters, semis, and finals, hapo, if we get knocked out, hapo, not bad. But let's make a statement in the upcoming WAFCON. And also, I would also like to send a message to the FKF that in as much as we are putting efforts trying to revive our men's national team, let us also push for the Starlets, because Starlets wanna perform better than the Stars. So if we can put at least more effort to support our madem, then I think we will be well, and I think hata tutakuwa further, not only just as the Starlets but as a country. And maybe huko ndo nyota yetu iko huko kwa wasichana, so let us push there tuone kama how they will do. But for me, I believe with good amount of support, our Harambee Starlets can do well in the competitions. So shout out to them hapo for the win hapo against Gambia for an aggregate. Yeah, that's something, because it's very hard to see our men's national team imefunga bao nne against a side. So for us to be able to beat Gambia, all for doing well, and nimewarank tu sana. And without wasting much time up also, there is more also up about the basketball games hapo, and nimepin hapo my lower thirds hapo what is happening. But also let me also welcome somebody hapo, Carson, on the platform. Carson, karibu sana Afriq 24, karibu sana.
Asante.
Okay, Carson, umekuja kwanza kama I was discussing something hapo, and I don't know
Yes.
whether but the Harambee Starlets qualify for the 2026 WAFCON that is set to happen in Morocco, and Beldino Demba hapo as the head coach hapo amefanya mambo yake. The team was able to piga Gambia, and the aggregate was 4-1. And shout out to Mwanalima Adam, brilliant hapo player. I think there was a player who scored the goal. So, Carson, what do you think? What do you think our women's national team is doing different from our men's national team? Because our women's national team in represent better than the men, despite the men are getting more of the attention and more of the support.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Alex, for the opportunity. In my view, and either in my opinion, I want to say that on the men's side, I think since the boys started playing the CHAN, when they were motivated and either remunerated, they were able to deliver good results. They were able to win. But definitely, the World Cup qualifiers, the game against Gambia, the boy lost, and they lost pathetically, and they at home. So it shows that football in our country is not more passion, but more of transactional purposes, more on the male gender and the male side. And it reminds us of the years 1986 during the times of Joe Kadenge. Those times when they used to play for Kenya, they used to do it with passion. By that time, we used to beat Nigeria. By those times, during the times of Joe Kadenge, they were playing for the nation and the badge. They had that passion. They were not transactional. And currently, the men's side, they are transactional. And if you correlate to the women's side, if you just do an analysis on the women's side, ladies are playing with passion. They are playing out of heart. And if you check on the remuneration side, they have not been motivated as the men, and definitely they are delivering the results. We cannot say our ladies are more competitive either as compared to our men with different nations, but it's just about out of passion and out of playing for the nation and for the badge. And I think that's what they are doing, and it trickles down from the coach. Definitely have a coach in domestic coach in
Melvin
med.
Olemba.
Yes, and med from Kenya. Like, she knows she can deliver. She has the personality of the players. She knows them inside out. Definitely at some point, and either she's there to deliver results. And I think she came out from police, if I'm not wrong, and they were able to win the KPL trophy. So it shows that their coach is also competitive. She has the skills, and being a coach is also about at some point. Have the luck of winning games